What if I told you that big changes in life start with the smallest steps, from those small, almost imperceptible actions we take every day? Imagine waking up one morning and realizing that your life has changed. You have become stronger, more confident, closer to your dreams, and all this is thanks to one simple thing, a habit. Not just any habit, but the one that works for you. Today I'm going to tell you how small steps can be your most powerful tool for achieving big goals. Are you ready to learn a secret that will change your life? Then watch to the end because this video is about your power. Life is like a mountain path. Sometimes we look at the top and think, it's impossible, it's too high, too difficult. But what if I told you that there is only one way to climb the mountain, by taking one step at a time? That's exactly how habits work. They are your small steps that lead to big changes. And today we're going to analyze how it works. Imagine that you want to run a marathon. You look at the distance, 42 kilometers, and your brain screams, it's impossible. But what if you started with 1 kilometer? With one small run that you do every day, in a month, you'll be running 5 kilometers, and in a year, a marathon will be your reality. This is how habits work. They turn the impossible into the possible. But why are small steps so important? Because our brains like comfort. It is afraid of big changes because they require a lot of energy. But when we take small steps, the brain doesn't feel threatened. You don't try to change everything at once. You just do one small action that becomes part of your day. And that's how big changes start. Let's look at an example. Imagine that you want to become a writer. You dream of writing a book, but every time you sit down to write, you feel fear. What if I don't succeed? What if I fail? But what if you started with 1 paragraph a day? Just 1 paragraph, no more. You write it, close your laptop, and go about your business. A month later, you already have 30 paragraphs. A year later, you have a whole book. And all this is thanks to one small habit. But how do you find the right habit that works for you? The first thing to do is to understand what you want. What is your big dream? What change would make your life better? When you know your goal, you can break it down into small steps. And these steps will become your habits. For example, if you want to become healthier, start with 1 glass of water in the morning. If you want to learn to play the guitar, play for 10 minutes a day. If you want to become more confident, find one thing you can thank yourself for every day. These are simple actions, but they have great power. But there is one important thing. Habits take time. You can't expect results right away. It takes our brains about 21 days to get used to a new action and 66 days to make it a part of your life. So don't give up if you find it difficult at first. It is normal. The key is to keep taking these small steps. And here's another secret. Habits work better when they are connected to your emotions. If you want to change your life, find something that inspires you. For example, if you want to run in the morning, imagine how you will feel after your run. You will be stronger, more energetic, ready for a new day. This emotion will become your engine. But what if you forget about your habits? It's important to create a system of reminders. For example, if you want to drink more water, put a water bottle on your desk. If you want to read a book, put it next to your bed. These little tips will help you keep your habits in mind. And most importantly, don't be afraid of making mistakes. You may miss a day, 2, a week. But this does not mean that you have failed. It means that you are human. Just go back to your habits and keep moving forward. And here's another story. Imagine that you are a sculptor. You are standing in front of a big stone and want to create something beautiful. But the stone is huge and you don't know where to start. You take a hammer and make the first blow, then the second, then the third. And so day after day, blow after blow, you create a masterpiece. This is how habits work. They are your strokes that turn your life into something beautiful. But how do you know you're on the right track? It's very simple. Listen to yourself. If you feel joy when you do your habit, then you are on the right track. If you feel inner peace, then you are moving forward. It doesn't matter how fast you're going. The main thing is that you are moving. And here's another important thing. Habits are not about perfection. They are about progress. You don't have to do everything perfectly. You just have to do it. Even if it is a small step, it still leads you to your dream. Finally, remember, habits are your allies. They are your little friends who help you achieve big goals. They are your tools that turn your life into something more. And today you can start. Just take one small step, and another one, and another one, and soon you will see your life changing. Now imagine that you are a gardener. You plant seeds in the ground. At first, you don't see any results, but you water them, take care of them, and one day they sprout. Habits work the same way. You take small actions that seem invisible, but one day they bear fruit, and these fruits are your new life. And here's another example. Imagine that you want to learn a foreign language. You look at a list of words and think, how can I learn all of these? But what if you started with one word a day? Just one. In a year, you will know 365 words, and that's enough to start communicating. This is how habits work. They turn big goals into small, achievable steps. But if you want your habits to become part of your life, it's important to make them enjoyable. For example, if you want to run in the morning, find a good playlist or run with a friend. If you want to read a book, choose one that interests you. When habits bring you joy, they become part of your life forever. And here's another idea. Create a system of rewards for yourself. For example, if you keep your habit for a month, give yourself something nice. It can be coffee, a new book, or even a small trip. When you see the result of your efforts, you feel inspired to move on. Finally, remember, habits are not about becoming perfect. They're about becoming better. Each small step is your contribution to your future, and every day you can take that step. Just start, and soon you will see your life changing. And here, friends, is the secret of big changes. They start with small steps, with the habits you make every day. And today you can start. Just choose one habit that will help you get closer to your dream and take the first step. And if you like this video, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and write in the comments what habit you want to develop. And if we reach 5,000 likes, I'll tell you what to do when things seem to be going wrong. Thank you for watching, and remember, your small steps are your big power. See you soon.